Okay, in this video I'm going to raise the main single-handed, and by all means, if you enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And towards the middle to the end of the video, watch the reefing line do a perfect lasso around the end of the boom. It's quite something. I put it in slow motion. You'll see it later. So the first thing I'm doing here really is I got the boat with the autopilot, wheel pilot, going basically dead into the wind. You know, I've got the boat going, probably 4 knots here. I probably don't need to go that fast. You basically just want to have enough way into the wind so that the bow doesn't come off the wind. And then, as you can see, I've already taken the halyard off the end of the boom and put it on the head of the sail. I'm taking off the sail cover now and just hucking that down below. I am single-handed. I do use a bit of an unconventional tie-in here. You see I got that long line attached to me. So when I'm on flat water, I just use that. I don't run jack lines, but that's another story. So I'm into the wind. I've taken off the sail ties, and now I start to raise the sail. And you can see where the sail's feathering there. I could probably point a little higher and probably make my life a little bit easier. I could probably go another, 10 or 20 degrees more. Yeah, easily 20 more into the wind. That would make my life quite a bit easier. Nevertheless, I have just enough, I'm pointed just enough that I can raise it. If you're not pointing into the wind, it'll be really difficult to raise the sail because the sail cars will bind. Now, as I'm raising it, watch that reefing line on the end of the boom there. It's whipping around. It's flogging pretty good. And as I'm raising it, I'm pulling on it, and I'm going to put it in slow motion so you can watch it. There it goes. Okay, now it's a perfect lasso right around the boom. Just watch this. Bang. Perfect lasso around the end of the boom. Just what you always didn't want. So I haven't noticed yet, so I'm still trying to raise it. And it's starting to get stuck. It's not going any higher. And okay, I'm looking, I'm pulling on it. It's like, oh, what's going on here? And still haven't figured it out. I'm cranking. Oh, there, now I'm looking. Oh, there, now I see it. Okay. So now I got to tie off the halyard quickly and then get to the end of the boom. And yeah, a bit of a tricky spot, so I kind of almost lose my balance. I do lose my balance, and I recover by holding onto the mast. Unhook the reefing line and then head back and continue to finish raising the sail. And so you raise the sail. I don't use a winch here. I probably could use a winch just to tighten it up a little bit more. You don't want to over tighten it when you raise it. You just want to get it so that it's, the luff of the sail is, tighten the sail track there, and just get it nice and snug. So now I've got it raised, I've tied it off, I'm coiling up the halyard to keep it out of the way, and then now I'm making my way back to the cockpit. And the first thing I'm going to do is I've got a boom vang that I can tighten from the cockpit. So that's the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the boom down with the boom vang, and it's got a cleat on it, and then I'm wrapping the main sheet around the winch and I'm cranking it in. and you'll see there the sail starts to fill, nicely. So I'm doing a little cheat tactic, pulling in the boom with my left hand while I'm tightening it. That's just a little cheat tactic for light wind. Coiling up the end of the main sheet and just keeping it out of the way, laying it down. And that's basically it. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more. By all means, if you got some comments for me or others, love them. Thank you. Thanks for watching.